Hey fellow sci-fi lovers. If you're anything like me, you're always on the hunt for new series to get lost in, especially the ones that aren't getting all the mainstream love they deserve. Sure, we all know about the big names like Stranger Things or The Expanse, but there's a whole universe of underrated sci-fi shows out there that fly under the radar. So today, I'm diving into 10 sci-fi series that might have slipped through your watchlist cracks. Let's get into it. Number 10, Reset. Reset is a mind-bending Chinese thriller that hooks you from the very first episode. The story centers on a college student and a game designer who, after a tragic accident, find themselves stuck in a terrifying time loop. Every time their bus explodes, they wake up moments before the disaster, with all their memories intact, but no idea how to stop it from happening again. With each loop, they race against time, desperately piecing together clues about the people on the bus and the events leading up to the explosion. It's intense, suspenseful, and has you questioning everything along with them. The stakes keep getting higher, and the twists come fast as they try to escape the loop and save everyone. If you're into high-stakes mysteries with a sci-fi twist, Reset brings a fresh take that keeps you guessing till the end. Number 9, The Ark. Created by Dean Devlin, known for his work on Independence Day and Stargate. This show takes viewers on a thrilling journey through space as humanity grapples with survival in a future where Earth is no longer a viable home. Set about 100 years in the future, the Ark follows the crew of Ark 1, a massive spaceship designed to transport a group of humans to a new habitable planet. As the series kicks off, the crew is in cryogenic sleep, but things take a dramatic turn when a freak accident awakens them prematurely. With many of the ship's key personnel lost and critical systems failing, the remaining crew members must band together to navigate their dire circumstances. Led by Lieutenant Sharon Garrett, the crew faces numerous challenges, including dwindling supplies and internal power struggles. The show explores their attempts to establish order amidst chaos while dealing with personal conflicts and moral dilemmas. As they confront external threats and their own limitations, the crew must rely on ingenuity and teamwork to survive. Number 8, Lexx. Lexx is a truly wild sci-fi series that dives headfirst into a bizarre, darkly comedic universe unlike anything else from the late 90s. The show follows a ragtag crew on board the Lexx, a massive, sentient spaceship shaped like a dragonfly that can blow up planets at will. The crew is an oddball mix: a former security guard, a deadly love slave, a zombie, and an annoying robot head who's hopelessly in love with one of his shipmates. They're constantly on the run from various twisted villains and, honestly, from their own bad decisions too. Every episode is its own blend of surreal, campy, and sometimes straight-up disturbing storytelling. Lexx doesn't shy away from weird humor or gritty visuals. It's like Star Trek got mashed with a fever dream. The series dives into themes of freedom, survival, and what it means to be alive in a universe that's equally hilarious and horrifying. If you're up for something quirky and unpredictable that keeps you guessing, Lexx is a trip worth taking. Number 7, Childhood's End. Childhood's End is a thought-provoking miniseries that aired on Sci-fi in December 2015, based on Arthur C. Clarke's iconic 1953 novel. This adaptation, developed by Matthew Graham, brings to life a story that explores the complexities of humanity in the face of an alien presence, blending science fiction with deep philosophical questions. The series kicks off with the sudden arrival of massive alien ships hovering over major cities around the world. These extraterrestrial beings, known as the Overlords, come to Earth with promises of peace and prosperity. Led by the enigmatic Carell Lynn, the Overlords quickly establish control, ending wars and eradicating poverty. However, their methods are not without controversy, as they impose a kind of indirect rule that raises questions about free will and human identity. At the center of the story is Ricky Stormbrun, a farmer who becomes the primary liaison between humanity and the Overlords. As he navigates this new world order, Ricky grapples with the implications of their governance and what it means for humanity's future. Number 6, Scavengers reign. This show takes viewers on a captivating journey through the dangers and wonders of an alien planet, blending rich storytelling with unique animation styles. The series kicks off with the crew of the interstellar cargo ship Demeter 227, who find themselves stranded on the mysterious and perilous planet Vesta after a catastrophic solar flare damages their ship. As they grapple with their new reality, the survivors are separated into 3 distinct groups, each facing their own challenges. Azzy, a resourceful young woman, teams up with her quirky robot companion Levi. Meanwhile, Sam and Ursula navigate the treacherous terrain together, while Cayman, an isolated character, is accompanied by a telepathic creature named Hollow. As the story unfolds, the paths of these characters converge as they all strive to survive in this lush, yet unforgiving environment. Number 5. Tales from the Loop. Developed by Nathaniel Halpern and inspired by the stunning artwork of Swedish artist Simon Stalenhag, this 8-episode anthology series takes viewers on a contemplative journey through a small town filled with extraordinary phenomena. Set in the fictional town of Mercer, Ohio, Tales from the Loop revolves around the Mercer Center for Experimental Physics, an underground facility known as the Loop. Here, scientists push the boundaries of technology and explore the impossible, leading to bizarre occurrences that affect the lives of the townspeople. Each episode focuses on different characters and their unique stories, all interconnected by the mysterious happenings at the Loop. From a young girl named Loretta, who discovers a gravity-defying rock, to a man who encounters an alternate version of himself, the series delves into themes of loss, identity, and the human experience. Number 4. Farscape. Farscape is one of those sci-fi shows that throws you headfirst into a universe that's as wild as it is unpredictable. The series kicks off when John Crichton, an Earth astronaut, gets sucked through a wormhole during an experiment and ends up on the other side of the galaxy. He's instantly caught in the middle of a battle and gets stuck on a living spaceship called Moya alongside a crew of bizarre alien fugitives. These aren't your typical alien sidekicks. They're complex, quirky, and sometimes downright dangerous, with each one having their own reason for running from the ruthless peacekeepers. As Crichton tries to find his way home, he has to adapt, survive, and eventually change from a clueless human to a cunning survivor of this universe. The series gets deep into the relationships and personal growth of each character, and with every season, things get a little stranger and a lot darker. Number 3. Dark Matter. It kicks off with 6 people waking up on a spaceship with no memory of who they are or how they got there. All they have are numbers as names. And as they try to figure out what happened, they realize they each have some pretty dark and complex pasts. Past lives that might not exactly be on the right side of the L. As the crew navigates the ship, they encounter various threats, including bounty hunters and rival factions, which forces them to work together to survive. The show explores their struggles with trust, loyalty, and the moral implications of their past actions as they uncover their true identities and the reasons behind their amnesia. What's great about Dark Matter is that it combines the suspense of a whodunit with intense space battles and a good dose of snarky humor. It dives into questions of identity, redemption, and trust, making you wonder, if you could start over, who would you choose to be? Number 2. Travelers. Travelers is one of those sci-fi shows that sneaks up on you with just how clever it is. The premise is simple, but super intriguing. In the future, humanity is on the brink of collapse, so scientists figure out a way to send consciousness back in time to inhabit people in the 21st century, right before they die. Each traveler takes over a body just seconds before the person's death, inheriting their life, relationships, and problems, all while working on missions to prevent a bleak future. What makes Travelers stand out is how it combines sci-fi with grounded, real-world drama. The team of Travelers, each with their own unique skill, leader, historian, medic, engineer, and tactician, has to blend into modern life while staying loyal to their missions. It's not just about saving the world. They're forced to navigate the messy personal lives they've inherited, which is often more complicated than any mission. Number 1. Fringe. At its core, it follows FBI agent Olivia Dunham, who's assigned to a mysterious division called Fringe Division, where she investigates strange and often unexplainable cases. Think teleportation, reanimation, parallel universes, and genetic mutations. She's partnered with the brilliant but unhinged scientist Walter Bishop, freshly released from a mental institution, and his skeptical yet witty son Peter. Together, they tackle cases that range from transhumanism to parallel universes, often involving advanced technology and ethical dilemmas. The series kicks off with a series of unexplained events known as the Pattern, which leads them to uncover a larger conspiracy involving a powerful biotech company called Massive Dynamic and its enigmatic founder, Dr. William Bell. Fringe delves into complex themes such as identity, sacrifice, and the moral implications of scientific exploration. It raises questions about what it means to be human in a world where technology blurs the lines between reality and fiction. Thanks for watching this video, and do subscribe my channel for new updates.